Lifted by my wings, crouched on the sill.
Hey everyone, Chili White here. Welcome to the Enduro360 garage. Getting ready to go on an extended trip to Baja, 4 or 5 days. We haven't decided exactly sure yet, and this will be a backpacking trip, so we're carrying everything we need with us. I'm getting my bike prepared, so I thought I'd take a minute and just kind of show you everything we're doing on our bike. Now, this isn't the best looking bike, but I get a lot of use, a lot of miles out of it. So let me show you some of the setup tips for trail riding, particularly in Baja, on our 07 450 KTM XC. Okay, Mexico. Always want to run a headlight. Say hi to Kelly there. She rides with us everywhere we go. For the XC, I just use the stock wiring system, but in there I've got a Baja Designs glass lens with a Sylvania Silver Star bulb. That thing actually works really good. I've ridden an entire night with it, all night long, and that's got plenty of power for trail riding. Got our flex bars mount up. That keeps the wrists nice and happy in Mexico. Got our Fastway Fit System hand guards. I like the wraparounds from Mexico just because they take so much abuse. Now you notice I've got my front fender tube pouch on right there. We always want to try to minimize flats as much as we can. So what I do, in the front, I run tire balls. They just work out. There are absolutely no issues around those in the front. They'll go down the highway, do everything. The rear, they've got some issues where they don't work quite as well, but that way in the front, we never have to worry about flat tire, just in the rears. We're also testing some brand new Motos tires here. There we go. These things are a new intermediate tire. They're not even out in stores yet, so stay tuned. We'll give you more update on those. For the forks, I'm totally sold on Run Seal Savers. Talked about that earlier. We're going to be riding in rain the next couple of days. Every time you ride in rain, you get that leaky fork seal, and these things just really help prevent that. Skid plate, I just run the stock KTM plastic one. Plenty good for trail riding. Some guys have troubles breaking them for racing, but works great on the trail. Standard IMS 3.2 gas tank. I've got a couple of different tanks we use, but for this ride, we'll just stick with this one. Fastway foot pegs. You know, what I really like and notice on these pegs is that after a long day of trail riding where you stand up a lot, they really reduce some of the fatigue on your feet. As we're backpacking, I've got the Giant Loop Mojave bag mounted on here. That just gives me a little extra room for carrying clothes. It is winter time, so I want to make sure I got lots of clothes with me in case we get stuck out overnight or something. In the rear, so tire balls in the front. In the rear, I just run a good heavy-duty tube. Some guys run the Michelin Ultra Heavies. Sure, they work great. I'm not sure that they're significantly better than just a generic heavy-duty tube. Seat. Check this thing out. I am so in love with this thing. This is our Seat Concepts seat foam and cover. This has just totally transformed the comfort on this bike. I absolutely love it. Let's see, what we got over here on this side? Oh, Ironman sprockets. You know, these things last forever. If you're buying your own sprockets, paying your own money for them, these things easily pay off for themselves. On the XC, where we've got the close ratio 6-speed transmission, I run 1550 gearing. That gives you enough gearing to go down the highway, but still low enough to do plenty of trail riding. Got our no-toil air filter inside the box there. In Mexico, always carry a lock with me. I mean, it's just a great idea. So what I've done is I've just zip tied it onto the skid plate right here. That way at the end of the day, I just knock it off, lock all our bikes together, and in the morning, just put her right back on there. Perfect. Up here on the bars, I've got this new double take mirror. Hey, wave, say hi to everybody. In Mexico, we do quite a bit of riding on the highway, so I try to set my bike up a lot like a dual sport bike. I hate going down the highway without a mirror, because there's always somebody right behind you trying to pass you. This thing's pretty cool. It mounts right on the ram mount system. It's flexible. You can put it completely out of the way. And I can also take it right off in just a second. And on the mounting post right here, I could throw my GPS on. So just 10 seconds to swap out between my GPS and my mirror. There we go. I've got the steering dampener stuff set up on this bike. I don't have it on here today. A lot of times in Mexico, I just go without it. So, keep my registration. Keep it taped right up in there in case we need to get to it. And so that's it. That's kind of a look at our 07 KTM 450 XC, all set up and ready to go play in Mexico. Thanks for joining us.
Lifted by my wings, crouched on the sill, doing acrobatics, moving from the matter in the air. You wouldn't believe what I saw, a lady in a turban looking at her future telling devices, and she said, "Man, you shouldn't be here. The time isn't right for you. You should have known before coming around. Man, you shouldn't be here. The time isn't right for you. You should have known before coming around." That was on my way to an alpha state. I could see the levels rising, climbing up the ladder to the spheres. You wouldn't believe what I saw,